Hello, this is Samuel from Action Figure Fury, and today I bring you a review of the NECA Batman 89 20th Anniversary 7-inch scale figure. This is a US and Canadian exclusive figure. It was only available on Toys R Us and Best Buy with an exclusive edition of the film. It was very hard to attain outside those territories, especially here in the UK. I was very lucky earlier this month. I found this figure for a reasonable price for £60 on eBay for an original official figure, not one of those knockoffs you see on there. So I'm very, very happy with this figure. At this time when this figure was released, people really loved it. So it was one of the best figures ever made, and I can definitely see why. It's definitely one of the best ones NECA have released and is a favourite in my collection. Then again, I have a lot of favourites in my collection, but this one's quite important, well, it's quite special to me because I'm a big fan of Batman, and this figure has been a grail item for many years, so I'm very, very happy to have in my collection at long last. As you can see, the figure is based on the classic 89 film with a likeness to Michael Keaton beneath the cowl. You've got the bat symbol, the belt, the muscle chest, and the tight suit, and you also got the boots and the fabric cape. All looks absolutely excellent. Can't really fault this at all. If I can bring in the likeness, you can see it looks like Michael Keaton under the cowl. Got the both eyes there. Unfortunately, one of my ears is bent in. I'll have to take a heater to that, and that'll probably be just fine. Got the bat symbol there. Looks very, very clean. I'll bring this figure in more so you can see more detail on it there. Looks absolutely superb. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. The muscle chest goes all the way around the back as well. It's on the back of the figure, like many people have stated out in the past. You can see that there. Looks really, really good. Bit of mispaint here. I can probably scratch off a bit of a little nail or something. I'll get it off. That's not a problem. Really, really nice looking figure overall. I'm absolutely impressed with it. The muscle chest looks really good. The bat symbol is very, very clear. I know when you get the bootleg, the bat symbol is a complete mess. So this is clear sign this is an official figure. It does show up a bit more yellow on camera, just like the belt. Boots look really good, blend in well. Did like different layers to them. They look really, really cool. Of course, like on NECA feels got a tread on the bottom. And you got the gauntlets here with little sticky out bits here. Inside the hand, inside the gloved hand, you have the padding detail, which is really, really cool. The sort of circular padding, really nice. On the quarter scale, it's more pronounced because it's obviously a bigger figure, more detail. But overall, very, very happy with the look of this figure. It does look absolutely outstanding. A lot of people complain about the fabric cape being a bit translucent free when depending on the environment, but if you've got it on a dark background or behind something with no light exposed behind it, it looks absolutely fine. It does look really, really cool. I do like the material to it. It doesn't fray or anything like that. I'm surprised it didn't in packaging, but I'm extremely happy it didn't. Well, articulation. He can move more than Michael Keaton did in the film. The head turns left and right. It goes down a little bit, back up a bit, but it can turn left and right. That's more which Michael Keaton couldn't really do in the film. He had to turn his whole body. In the arms, they're the classic ball jointed shoulders, which NECA have done for years. Goes up, back, out. Going out is a bit stiff. I can't get too much motion out of that because if I push up this hard, it doesn't want to give any more. So can't get any much out of that. The single jointed elbow, but also rotates, which is really, really good. The hands are on a ball joint. Both hands are on ball joint. On the chest, he's got a sort of ball joint in the chest. Goes down, back a little bit. You can get a little bit of tilt, not much, and you can't really rotate it at all. So it's a little bit unlimited in articulation, but then again, Michael Keaton didn't move around that too much in the suit, did anything too extreme in the suit, so I can understand why his figure isn't that articulated. Yeah, you can see that's very, very film accurate. You can see there's a ball joint line here. That's where the ball joint would be, so you can rotate it there. Mine's very, very stiff. Then again, this figure's quite old. I've been in packaging for years. The legs got ball jointed hips. Go up quite far, as you can see, got some kicks. Back is limited by the padding around the lower around the under the waist area. They always have this sort of padding area, which is a standard for NECA's Ultimate figures as well. I don't really have a concern with that. I'm used to been collecting NECA figures for years. It's never been an issue for me. It goes forward, back, not so much. You can also rotate at the here. It rotates really, really well. It's got a single jointed knee, so it goes all that far up that. There's no boot cut, unfortunately, but then they have the ankles are on a hinge, so you can go up and down, and you can rotate as well, and it does tilt a little bit. You can't get too much of the motion out of it, and again, that's the sculpt. But overall, the articulation of this figure is excellent, especially if this came out, I believe, 89, so 20th anniversary, 2009 will be 20 years, 10, 11, 12, 13, so this is 2014, so this figure is 7 years old. So it's pretty darn good, because this is when NECA started doing more articulation in their figures, about 2012, wasn't it? 2012, yeah, it was about the period they started doing full ball joints when they released the Dutch figure. So about that time, 2011, 2012, they started doing the full articulation. So I'm very, very happy with this figure, fully articulated. It's the only affordable 89 Batman in this scale. I know there's loads of import companies like SH Figure Arts and the Mezco 112, which I was quite annoyed at, because that was a Mezco site exclusive, so it already was limited in numbers and really, really expensive to ship in the UK, so I completely missed that, which is unfortunate. So this is the only affordable version, official version I can get of Batman in this scale at the moment. I would love to get the quarter scale, but it's way out of my price range. I'd love to get the Batman and the Batman Returns, Catwoman and Penguin. Love to have those, but I don't have the money for those at the moment, which is a bit annoying, but I would love to get those. But I'm more than happy with this version. It's really, really cool. Of course, I should cover the accessories as well. He came with a set of interchangeable hands. You can see here he's got two gripping hands here, one with a more tight grip for the Batarang and one for the Grapnel Gun. This is the two interchangeable hands he comes with. These are fisted hands. There's one fist there. These peg on and off very, very easy, so you can get your Batman in the fighting pose or pose with accessories. I haven't posed with the accessories personally, but they fit on very, very well. Have no problems with these whatsoever, I'm happy to say. Really well detailed. It's a bit hard to get the yeah, I see the detail in there. Yeah, there you go, there's the fingers. Sort of go in, yeah, look really good. Both of these are identical, just left and right fists, no differences there. He also comes with a grapnel gun. I know the this can clip onto the belt of a quarter scale version, which is cool, but the 7-inch version doesn't have this feature. See the nice little details in there. See the silver part where this would rotate and collapse. The actual parts there. You've got the grapple here. Looks really, really cool. It's got these sort of the rivets on the other side where it connects together. Well, where it would connect together. Looks really, really cool. This, of course, goes in this hand over here. This open gripping hand here. What you've got to do is put the figure that way. It's easier to do. It does sit pretty well in there, as you can see. The one accessory I do have a problem with, and I think a lot of people have this problem with the accessory, is the Batarang. This thing is very, very small, but very well detailed. As you can see, it's got the silver tips there. It's got the parts where it would collapse. You can actually get a it does that with the quarter scale, and also you can buy a prop replica by NECA as well. Looks really good, like little details on it, very classic 89. There's nothing on the other side, it's completely flat except for the silver bits. This does fit into this hand here. It's got a very sort of, you can see a slight gap there. That's where this Batarang would go in. It takes a little bit of finagling to get it in properly. think it's just got. It's a bit tricky to do because it can't go in the other way. I've tried the other way, the flat way, and it doesn't fit in. So it's meant to this, but I think it's definitely meant to be going this way, and I'm just having a real hard time getting it in the hand or him to hold it. I think I found I think yes, we have to right near the edge, sort of the edge, and hang it down like that. That's the way to get it in. It does look really good. I do like how he holds it, and once I've gotten it, now it plays up. Now it plays up. Typical. So if I can try again. Oh, wrong way around. I think a lot of people have this problem with their Batarang. Once you got it standing, you got it in his hand like so. Might move the camera just out just a bit. Bring him into focus. You see, it does look really, really good. Overall, I'm really, really happy with this figure. It goes well with my 80s NECA figures, which I've got on a little separate shelf in my room. Very, very happy with this cause, to have it. It was a very rare figure to get, and it's one and done figure. They never did a Catwoman or Joker or Penguin in the scale, which is really unfortunate. Again, that's the rights issues. I know McFarlane have the rights now, but they haven't touched this film yet, which is quite surprising. They haven't, touched Batman 89 yet, or Batman Returns, especially when they got Batman in favour. A lot of their DC figures, a lot of them are Batman. I'm surprised they haven't touched these films yet, but I'm guessing they'll probably come to at some point or another, and I'll be interested to see what they look like in hand, because I know that some of those figures are a bit of a mixed bag. Some of them are excellent, some not so much, but I'm very, very happy to have this NECA one, because it's not because it's just so rare, but because I'm a big fan of Batman, and to have the NECA one with the movie colours in my collection is a big thing for me. I'm very, very happy to have it. If you can find the official original figure on eBay for a reasonable price, get it. Do not buy the bootlegs. They are terrible in quality. A lot of them break. The paint's really poor. Not worth getting at all. This one is if you can get it for a reasonable price on eBay on the secondary market, which can be quite rare sometimes. I think it might be more often in America. You might be able to find it. I'm not too sure. But in here in the UK, it's quite hard to get hold of, and I'm very, very happy to have this in my collection at long last. I highly recommend it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, share, and subscribe, and bye for now.